to me, my brother, love one another. It's plain to see, this land is here for you and me. Keep wine lands in wine hands, yeah. Keep wine lands in wine hands, yeah.
Hi, aloha.
Aloha. My name is Deborah Ward. I work with Sierra Club as Mauna Kea Issues co-chair with Nelson Ho. We've been working on this issue for at least 25 years, since I was young. and I live on the Big Island in Hilo. I care so much about Mauna Kea, about its natural and cultural resources, and about how special the place is because it's the highest point in the Pacific, and it's not only sacred, but it's extremely unique and fragile environment. And for all of those reasons, I feel that it's really important that we protect it. And I recognize that it's important. It's an important resource for astronomy as well. But it's more than an astronomy industrial development. It's a very sacred place with unique organisms that live absolutely nowhere else on Earth except on Mauna Kea. And for that reason, I feel that we need to be working with the university to not only to fund and manage protection, but also to recognize the rights of the people, because this is a conservation district. And in a conservation district, industrial development does not overtake the rights of the natural and cultural resources of the place. This is a conservation district with its own laws and its own responsibilities that DLNR must keep, and we must not turn these responsibilities over to the university to be both developer and manager and decision maker and rule maker when this is the people's land.
Oh, mahalo. May I ask, is there anything else they can do as far as to help you try and support and push this issue through?
Well, what we're here for today is to ask that the legislature consider a House concurrent resolution along with the Senate concurrent resolution to request that the Institute for Astronomy at the university provide some documentation on the viewing time and the revenue benefits that they derive from the astronomy activities on Mauna Kea. And the reason we're asking for that is that the university has made promises back since the 1980s with regard to inventorying, monitoring of cultural and natural resources, protection, control of invasive species, a large range of things that they've never found the money to do, even when we had a lot of money, and certainly not when we didn't have a lot of money. And now, with our resources so strained that we can't send our kids to school, we're cutting back on health care for people that are so fragile. We must look at all the alternatives in order to find income revenue that may be able to help. And with the university in dire straits because they're cutting back on classes and cutting the pay of professors, we need to help find sources of revenue. And this resolution is designed to help the legislature evaluate the university's revenue potential.
Oh, is there any way, if anybody would like to know more of your mana'o, or to help support, is there a way that you can be reached?
Definitely. I can be reached through the Sierra Club. I work on the Big Island, I live on the Big Island, and I'm in the phone book as Dee Ward. And if anyone would like to help us support us in terms of financial assistance, we are working right now with Kahea, a nonprofit institution that works with Native Hawaiian and environmental organizations, and they are our umbrella group right now for helping financially. So we do need help, and we would appreciate it.
Oh, thank you very much. Mahalo.
Mahalo.
Aloha.
Aloha everybody. I just want to tell you that today we had a fairly successful day at the legislature, and what we're calling for is we're asking the lawmakers to work to compel the foreign governments, corporations and entities that are operating on Mauna Kea to stop only paying the dollar. When they pay the when they only pay $1, it means the taxpayers are subsidizing what they're doing on the mountain. They're some of the wealthiest entities on the planet, and these countries such as the United Kingdom, Canada, Japan, France, they can all afford for their people to be able to give their people education and healthcare, but we in Hawaii don't. So we're asking them to support charging fair market, equitable rent, so that it goes into the general fund and supports all the people of Hawaii. So what you can do is log into kahea.org, get on our action alert system, and please support us, because this is very important. You know, if they don't value Mauna Kea, they only pay $1, and it's time for them to give back. And you know, from a spiritual place, the mountain is supposed to benefit all people. We will never support further development, further desecration, and further destruction of the aina. But this is an inequity that the state can work on now and help, yeah? We won't change our positions. We've always had 3 positions. No further development. They must pay rent, and the community should manage our mauna for the people of Hawaii. Aloha.
Mahalo. And again, that's Kahea online.
.org, right? And you go on and get our action alert, so you can come and join us at the legislature and keep sending the message that we want aloha for Mauna Kea.
Mahalo. And again, your name?
Ke aloha Pishoda, and I'm with Mauna Kea and Idaho. Mahalo.
Keep Hawaiian lands in Hawaiian hands, yeah. Keep Hawaiian lands in Hawaiian hands, yeah. On the road we go, far from life we stroll. It's an uphill climb, yeah. Stays with you all the time. Keep Hawaiian lands in Hawaiian hands, yeah. 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 Hawaii State Mauna Kea, Wakaina Ikepono. Mauna Kea, Wakaina Ikepono. Mauna Kea, Wakaina Ikepono. Mauna